Today we will see about Michaelis-Menten equation. Mainly we will see or discuss Michaelis-Menten equation for unisubstrate reactions. Coming to the features of many enzyme catalyzed reactions. For a given initial concentration of substrate, that is S0, the initial rate of product formation is proportional to the total concentration of enzyme, which is represented as E0. Second condition, for a given E0 and low values of substrate concentration, the rate of product formation is proportional to substrate concentration. That means at the low values of substrate concentration, the product formation is proportional to substrate concentration. Third condition is for a given total enzyme concentration and high values of substrate concentration, the rate of product formation becomes independent of substrate concentration, reaching a maximum value known as maximum velocity, which is represented as Vmax. Now we will see Michaelis-Menten hypothesis. This hypothesis was given by Michaelis and Menten in 1913. According to this mechanism, an enzyme substrate complex is formed in the first step and either the substrate is released unchanged or after modification it may be converted to form products. So according to this mechanism, an enzyme substrate complex is formed in the first step and either the substrate is released unchanged or after modification to form products, which can be represented by this equation. E is the free enzyme, S is the substrate concentration. So enzyme plus substrate gives rise to ES. The rate of forward reaction is represented by K1 and this ES can be converted into free enzyme and substrate, or it can be proceeded in the forward direction to form product plus enzyme. Then the rate of reaction V0 is equal to K2 into enzyme substrate complex formation. The rate of reaction, which is represented as V0, equal to K2 into ES concentration. Calculation of enzyme substrate concentration. This can be done in two ways, that is by one method, Michaelis-Menten assumption, and the second method is steady state assumption. Coming to Michaelis-Menten assumption, under the conditions where K2 is very less than K minus 1 and total enzyme concentration is less than initial substrate concentration, and under the conditions Ks equal to K minus 1 by K1, then the equation for total enzyme concentration, that is E, is given by E0 minus ES. Then substrate concentration is given by initial substrate concentration minus total enzyme substrate complex concentration. From the two equations we can deduce concentration of enzyme substrate complex by E0 into substrate concentration of enzyme, total enzyme, into substrate concentration divided by Ks plus substrate concentration, which is given as equation 2. The rate of reaction V0 equal to K2 into initial enzyme concentration into substrate concentration divided by Ks plus substrate concentration. This equation is represented by equation 3. So coming to the Michaelis-Menten equation in terms of Vmax. Michaelis-Menten equation in terms of Vmax. So Vmax is nothing but maximum velocity. This is the velocity at which all enzyme molecules are in complex formation. That is total enzyme concentration is equal to enzyme substrate complex. That means here the total enzyme is involved in substrate complex formation, enzyme substrate complex formation. During these conditions, V0 equal to Vm. From equation 1, the initial substrate concentration, the total free enzyme concentration is given by formula Vm by K2. Now from equation 5, we can deduce an equation, that is V naught equal to Vm into substrate concentration by substrate concentration plus Km. So if we plot a graph, what will happen means we get a hyperbolic curve. So by taking substrate concentration on x-axis and rate of reaction on y-axis, a hyperbolic curve is obtained. Coming to the limiting cases, so at low substrate concentration, the substrate concentration is very less when compared to Km. Then V0 is given by the formula Vm into substrate concentration by Km. Thus, the rate is of first order and depends upon the substrate concentration. Second condition, at high substrate concentration, Michaelis-Menten constant is less than substrate concentration. And here, V0 is approximately equal to Vm, which follows the zeroth order. So, if we plot a graph by taking substrate concentration on y-axis, on x-axis, if we plot a graph by taking substrate concentration on x-axis and V0 on y-axis, a straight line passing through the origin is obtained and the slope of this line is Vm by Km. The third condition is the value of Km can also be obtained from the plot. So the value of Km can be obtained from the plot. When Km equal to substrate concentration V0 by, then the value of V0 is nothing but Vm by 2. The value of V0 equal to Vm by 2. But when Vm cannot be determined, but here the value cannot be determined accurately. So the formula for V0 equal to Vm into substrate concentration by substrate concentration plus Km. Now we will see Lineweaver-Burk or double reciprocal plot. The Lineweaver-Burk plot is also called as double reciprocal plot. So taking reciprocal to the V0 equation, we get 1 by V0 equal to Km by Vm into substrate concentration plus 1 by Vm. Hans Lineweaver and Dean Burk in 1934 plotted a graph by taking 1 by V0 and on y-axis and 1 by substrate concentration on x-axis, which is called as double reciprocal plot, yields a straight line passing through the origin with an intercept on y-axis, that is 1 by Vmax, and the slope of this straight line passing through the origin is slope is Km by Vmax. The intercept on x-axis is minus 1 by Km. So a plot of 1 by V0 versus 1 by substrate, that means reciprocal, double reciprocal. This plot is called double reciprocal plot. It yields a straight line passing through the origin with an intercept of 1 by Vmax, and a slope of Km by Vmax. The intercept on x-axis is minus 1 by Km. Minus 1 by Km. Now we will discuss about the significance of Vm and Km. Coming to the significance of Vm. So V0 equal to Vm into substrate concentration by substrate concentration plus Km, where Vm is the maximum rate attainable, that is total enzyme concentration present is equal to the enzyme substrate concentration. So Vmax is nothing but the maximum rate attainable, that is total enzyme concentration present is equal to the substrate concentration. Coming to the significance of Km, V0 equal to K2 into total enzyme concentration into substrate concentration by Km plus substrate concentration, where Km is the Michaelis constant, which is Km equal to K minus 1 plus K2 by K1, where K2 is the turnover number. K2 is the turnover number. So what do you mean by turnover number? The number of substrate molecules converted into products per unit time when the enzyme is fully complexed with the substrate as ES. So turnover number of a substrate molecule converted into products per unit time when the enzyme is fully complexed with the substrate as ES. So three cases are generally seen. So first case, when K2 value is very less than K minus 1 or Km equal to Ks, then what will happen means Km becomes the measure of the strength of ES complex. So Km becomes the measure of the strength ES complex. Second, when Km value is larger, there will be a weak binding between the enzyme and substrate. And third condition, when Km value is smaller, there is a stronger binding between the enzyme and substrate. So this Km value or this binding affinities depends on pH, temperature, substrate, concentrations, etc. The value of Km lies between 10 power minus 1 to 10 power minus 6 molar. The value of Km lies between 10 power minus 1 to 10 power minus 6 molar. Thank you all.